So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but we are back. So yeah, and we have a new background, as you can see. Yeah, we have a new background. Um, I know it's kind of plain for now, but like I think it works. Anyway, that's beside the point. So today I have a very interesting video for you guys, but before we can get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. With that said, let's get into the video for today. And I'm sure you know what the video for today is because it's in the title. So we're going to be having a bit of match reviews. And with that said, we come back to the Priscilla PNN notebook. The games that we're going to look at today, that we're going to have a match review of, are the Manchester United versus West Ham game, Man City versus Southampton game, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, Arsenal Burnley, Chelsea versus Tottenham, and Leicester versus Brighton. The game that we're going to be looking at is the Chelsea versus Tottenham game. Now, I thought Tottenham would actually do their best against Chelsea, but from what I saw, Chelsea played way better than Tottenham. I thought this game would be a very difficult game, as it being a London derby, but turns out Tottenham did not bring their A game, and Chelsea actually did play well. So yeah, this was a great win for Chelsea actually. When you think about the table and how Chelsea have been dropping points, they've been drawing a lot, which is not something that you expect from a team like Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea has all the stars, and then all of a sudden they are not performing like we expected them to perform. I mean, Chelsea fans at the beginning of the season were expecting to be challenging for the trophy, but it's the Premier League. The next game that we're going to be looking at is the Leicester versus Brighton game. Now, obviously, I was not going to miss this game because our boys representing Zambia were playing. Patson Daka for Leicester and Enoch Mwepu for Brighton. Unfortunately, Mwepu was injured, so he couldn't play. But it was good to see Patson score a goal and Patson playing. And I really, really hope he's not injured, because that the way he left the pitch wasn't looking promising. Like, it looked like an injury, and I hope he doesn't get an injury because he's from coming back from an injury. So yeah, I hope for the best. But this game was actually very interesting. Brighton has become a very annoying little team. I say this because they just can't lose. Like, they will fight until they get a draw. They will fight until the last whistle. And I've really been enjoying Brighton. If you guys have been watching how Brighton play, they're playing like interesting football. I keep on saying this. Graham Potter has actually brought a beautiful kind of game of football for Brighton. They're playing well. You can actually enjoy watching a Brighton game. So Brighton are playing well. They're now becoming the giant killers. They never say die. They have a very good mentality. Leicester, on the other hand, I don't know what's happening to Leicester. Leicester lack consistency. On countless occasions, Leicester have scored first, but they end up drawing because, okay, Leicester's defense is useless. They do not have a good. Leicester do not have a good defender. Ever since Johnny Evans got injured, Leicester's defense has been shaking. They don't have a stable number 5 to command that back line. They don't have a stable number 4 to command that back line. They have a good midfield. I don't know if Ndidi is back yet, since he's at the Africa Cup, but they do have a great midfield. They do have a good striking force with Madison and the strikers in front of him, the Patsons, the Lookmans, and hopefully Iheanacho and Vardy when they come back. But their defense is what has been letting down Leicester. If Leicester can just sort out that defense, they'll be winning more games. But their defense is, oh my God, their defense has been something else this season. Leicester, we know Leicester is a good team. Leicester shouldn't be competing with 9, 10, 11, 8. Leicester is always amongst the 4, 5, 6. So it's really been shocking seeing Leicester on number 10 this season. They really need to sort out their defense. Knowing Leicester, they're very good at recruiting players, so I'm pretty sure they'll find a good defender somewhere. And anyway, that's enough of the Leicester versus Brighton game. The next game we're going to talk about is Arsenal versus Burnley. Now, Arsenal fans need to chill, okay? My brother is an Arsenal fan, and he was hyping himself and saying, "We're coming back to the top." For like, yeah, Arsenal, calm down, okay? You're not going anywhere. Just calm down. Arsenal players were getting high. Arsenal fans, sorry, not the players. The players know themselves. The fans were getting hyped. Look at where a few points. Like, no, no, Arsenal, no. You guys have got players that are kids, okay? Those guys don't have the mentality or the experience yet to carry Arsenal to the top four. They need to be mixed with those the older players who understand the game, who have much more experience than they do. Arsenal has been playing well, and it's good that they've brought in the academy players and the youngsters and everything, but you still need to mix experience with lack of experience, because experience will help the kids or the youngsters to play better, and that's what Arsenal is lacking. Burnley, on the other hand, Burnley have always been an annoying team. They don't even play that interesting football, but they just manage to annoy other teams. Okay, they play long balls. That's what they do. Long balls. Burnley has never changed its style of play for I don't know how long now. It's been the same system for quite a long time, and they always manage to get results. I don't even know how Burnley have not yet been relegated, to be honest, for the past few seasons, because surely they don't play possession of based football. They only play long ball, and this is all because of their strikers who are actually like tall. They actually rely on long balls. So I don't know how Burnley managed to actually make it hard for other teams to play. How are they even not relegated? Anyway, those are questions that we'll never know the answers to. The next game that I want to talk about is Man City versus Southampton. Now, I have been praising Man City, and I have been putting my neck on the line saying Man City has won it. So please, Man City, do not put me to shame. Okay, I've been hyping you guys up. I've been telling people how Man City is a good team, and then they come and draw against Southampton. Well, that's the Premier League for you. But yeah, I think the Manchester City players were tired, and I still don't think that this game should cause Liverpool and Chelsea fans to start now thinking there's hope. It's Man City. And here I go again hyping Man City. But yeah, it's Man City. I don't think Pep will allow them to drop any more points than this. So if there are any Liverpool fans out there or Chelsea fans that are watching, don't get hyped. This is Man City. They can go on a 10-game winning streak and win the trophy. I still believe Man City is winning the trophy, even though they drew against Southampton. And Southampton is not an easy team to play against for some reason. And shout out to Ward-Prowse. Of all the midfielders that I've watched in the Premier League, from like the lesser teams, I give credit to Ward-Prowse. Like, I just love how that guy manages to hold down the midfield. Ward-Prowse is a gem. It's just that he plays for Southampton, but he's actually a very good player. So yeah, shout out to Ward-Prowse from Southampton. But anyway, Man City is still winning the trophy. Let's not get overhyped. Chelsea and Liverpool fans, you guys are not going anywhere. I hope. The next game we're going to talk about is Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Now, I did not watch this game. I just saw the results, and I was actually very surprised because Liverpool have been playing without Mane and Salah, and here I was bragging and telling people, no, Liverpool is going to drop points. There's no Mane and there's no Salah. Well, have I been proven wrong? I don't know why teams are not taking their opportunity against Liverpool. This is the perfect time to play Liverpool. This is the perfect time to beat Liverpool. But no, teams are sitting back and still playing as though Liverpool is playing with its best strikers intact. The best strikers are in the Africa Cup. They are actually still playing. Yet teams don't want to take this opportunity. So yeah, Liverpool won 3 and Crystal Palace lost. I did not expect For some reason, I've always thought that Crystal Palace is not an easy team to beat, but they keep on proving me wrong by how they keep losing. But Vieira is actually doing something there. Yeah, he's not bad. Vieira is not bad. Crystal Palace is not that bad either. But I guess Liverpool is just too good and are just still too good. When you think about it, the Liverpool team actually still has good players in it, even without Mane and Salah. So yeah. And last but not least, Manchester United versus West Ham. Now, we won! Yay! Oh my god, shocking. It's not shocking. We won the previous game. Manchester United versus Brentford. So 2 wins in a row. Yeah, 2 wins in a row. Um West Ham is not an easy team to play against. I will say that. They're very, very well organized, very well coached by Moyes, obviously. Um, Moyes has coached West Ham very well. They're a very well organized team. So I did anticipate a tough game. Like it was, I thought actually we would lose against West Ham, or draw. I did not expect us to win on it, to be honest, because of how we've been playing. And I did not let the Man United Brentford game cloud my judgment, because that's Brentford. Everyone beats Brentford. I did not expect us to win. I was shocked that we won, but it was a tough game. West Ham are a tough team to beat. They're so well drilled. But from what I saw from West Ham is West Ham. First of all, Declan Rice. Can we just say Declan Rice is one of the good midfielders in the Premier League, one of the good center defensive midfielders. He's just everywhere on that midfield. He's everywhere. And I personally like Declan Rice. I would love Manchester United to sign him. But the thing with players like Declan Rice is when you're at West Ham, it's easy for you to play because you've got space. Okay? But when you're at Manchester United, everyone is coming at you. People are bringing their A game all the time. Okay, people come. You find Southampton come and play Manchester United, and they're playing like they're prime Barcelona. Like how, you know? So we might actually just find that when Declan comes to Manchester United, he's not good enough because of the pressure, obviously, and because of how teams can play against Manchester United. The kid is good. He's very impressive. Antonio was being left alone a lot in that West Ham team. He has no support. I don't know who's supposed to be supporting Antonio, but yeah, he doesn't have enough support. When Jesse was playing for West Ham, he was supporting Antonio, and it was very easy for Antonio to play. But the game against Manchester United, there was no support for Antonio, unfortunately. Yeah, so West Ham did not play so well, but they are just so well organized. They lack a striking force. They lack a player that plays alongside Antonio. They lack a good number 10. Otherwise, they're a very good team. Now, Manchester United. Um, I think we played well. I am starting to see us have like good touches on the ball. I'm starting to see Manchester United passing to each other like a normal team should be, and not the way they like the long balls or the counter attacks. We're actually trying to keep possession. I'm starting to see glimpses of us trying to keep possession of the ball, which is good. Another thing that I noticed about that Manchester United team is that um, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, for the life of me, cannot stay in the box. He's supposed to be our striker, right? But why is Ronaldo going to the midfield? Like I kept on shouting, screaming in my TV room. I kept on saying, Ronaldo, go to the penalty box. What are you doing in the midfield? He kept on coming back into the midfield to receive the balls. Okay. And so now if Dalot and Teles go forward with the ball and they try to cross, there's no Ronaldo in the penalty box because Ronaldo, for some reason, is trying to be Bruno Fernandes on the midfield. And I understand it's frustrating for a player like Ronaldo to just keep that discipline of being in front and waiting for the balls to come. And it can be more frustrating in a team like Manchester United where you don't have so many creative players. So you're waiting for an outlet to only come from Bruno and Dalot and Telles and no other players. So yes, it can be frustrating for Cristiano Ronaldo. But the more he kept on trying to go to the midfield and make things happen, the more it was getting difficult for Manchester United to score goals, because now there was that empty space that was remaining there in the penalty box because there was no one to score. So that was my problem. So those are the two negatives that I've noticed about Manchester United. However, I think we played well. Yeah. Elanga has been playing well. Kudos to the kid. Elanga has been playing well. This is what I was saying in my previous video. If the big players don't want to play, bring in the kids. They will follow the instructions and they will play for their jersey. Yeah. Mason needs to stop being selfish. I love Mason Greenwood and I think he's a talent. He is one of those rare talents who, like, just, you can tell that they're a talent, but he needs to stop being selfish. It's a team sport. You are not Messi, you're not Ronaldo. Stop being selfish, Mason. That's if you're watching this video. The other thing that I noticed is we're still struggling as a team when it comes to the CDM. Scott and Fred don't know amongst themselves who's the CDM, I feel like. Because sometimes they both go, and sometimes they don't know who should stay back. So those guys don't understand the CDM role. Like, we need a CDM, and Manchester United have been quiet this whole transfer season, this whole transfer month. This transfer month, Manchester United haven't even had a rumor. Well, they've had rumors, but at least anything. They've been quiet. We need a CDM. Please, they are not CDMs for the life of me. That said, overall, the games were interesting. All the games that I've talked about, they were all interesting. I enjoyed watching all of the games, and obviously some of the results were shocking. Man City versus Southampton. Thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video.